AI carded images of custom G.I. Joe action figures. Hello everyone, welcome back to Action Figure Imagery. This time the AI figures featured for this video are G.I. Joe-like figures in the form of classifieds, the current line, and the old school 3 3/4 inch figures like this one right here. And these are not real, of course they're not real, Joes made up. And as you'll see many pictures, several pictures like this where the characters on the card does not match, the drawing on the card does not match the character, the toy that's inside the packaging. Um, it's like that on a lot right there. And the guy in the middle kind of reminds me of the old school GI Joes when they first came out. The GI Joes from the 60s. And this lady right here looks as if she could be a random, uh, just a random anonymous soldier. Same as the guy right here in this picture. And as he has the United States flag on there. These would be more 3 3/3 scale figures right here. So this video has classified style figures and 3 3/4 figures. And these two would be pretty cool for the 6-inch scale, I think. And that looked like, this one look right here, it looks like it could be 3 3/4 or 6-inch. And the male looks like a G.I. Joe character, but the female is not a G.I. Joe looking character. She looks like she'd belong in Wonder Woman with the Amazons. Now this lady right here would be a good female Joe. Um, Similar to CoverGirl, I guess, except she doesn't have a jacket. And this guy is shirtless right here. Quick Kick is one of the few that come to mind when it comes to shirtless G.I. Joes, along with Dr. Mindbender, but Mindbender is a Cobra, not a Joe. And there's a 3-pack for you right there. Some nice, the AI did a nice job on the guns, also the weapons, and the military gear. The lady is in this picture is definitely not a Joe character. It's something that the AI randomly created. But cool action figures indeed. And as you see, some packaging has. By the way, the guy on there reminds me of Flint a little bit. He looks like Flint without a shirt. Just has bullets around him. And some of the packaging has the old school style packaging with the 3-inch figures. And some of the AI try to imitate the classic packaging, classified packaging. I'm sorry. And love the female figure in the blue. That's pretty cool. Right there, she looks cool. Pretty cool figure. Whereas the guys are just randomly anonymous soldiers. These two female figures right here look alike, with the exception of the outfits. And you see a half picture of a guy on the end with shades. And these right here look like they could be bigger scale Joe figures if they were real, like in a 7-inch scale or 8-inch scale maybe, like those old Rambo figures from the past, the 1980s. Those Rambo figures that were based on the Rambo cartoon. Now there's a out of packaging character. Kind of reminds you of Snake Eyes a little bit, except he's more armored than Snake Eyes. And Hasbro would have to have this, not Hasbro. Yes, I'm sorry, Hasbro has to say they are the creators of the G.I. Joe toy line, so they would. It would be nice if someone from Hasbro saw this video. And those two women in the middle definitely are not G.I. Joe type characters, as AI can create some strange characters and pictures sometimes. These right here are pretty cool. Like I was going to say camouflage, I like the outfit this character has. Pretty cool looking, like that shade of blue. And the symbol he has on his chest. More 2-pack figures right here. And G.I. Joe, speaking of G.I. Joe, Classifieds is doing real well right now. Remember when it first came out? G.I. Joe Classifieds first came out in 2020, and the toys were very hard to find in public. You would have to purchase almost every single one of your figures off the internet. Now, they're a lot more easier to find right now in public than they were back then. When they first came out, they were extremely hard to find in person. You would almost have to buy every single one of your G.I. Joe Classifieds over the internet. Now, I'm sorry for posting the same picture twice. That's a picture you saw earlier. I apologize for that. I thought I had deleted, unless that's a different color. I think that's the same picture you saw earlier. I apologize for that. And you just get the chance to see it again. It won't happen again. I'll make sure. The lady in here is pretty cool. In that picture, female. The guy reminds me of Flint again, and on this one, I see a lot of action figures in this video that I wish were real. They could become real Joe characters one day, maybe. After all, a Boba Fett looking character in G.I. Joe, the Star Wars looking character in G.I. Joe. He does not look like a Joe character. But G.I. Joe is still continuing. It's not discontinued. You see, we have G.I. Joe Classifieds, but also G.I. Joe comic books, and there's still time to add new characters to the line, to the franchise. So it would be nice for Hasbro to look into these. Yes, I would like to see a lot of these as actual toys. If not Hasbro, maybe pay one of your favorite customizers some good cash, and they'll make some of these for you. And as always with these slideshows, if you see a picture you want to take a longer look at, if the slideshow is moving too fast for you and you want to take a longer look at certain pictures, feel free to pause the video at any moment. Is a certain picture you want to take a longer look at. And that guy looks completely like Flint. Not a Flint look-alike. That does look like Flint right there. The beret even has the beret similar to the hat that Flint wears. And here's more cloth figures right there. Cotton cloth figures, Joe characters. And here's one of the thumbnail pictures right here. Pictures in the thumbnail, as you see the lady on the card, but there's a guy inside as a toy, but a female character on the card. It's weird. And there's another 2-pack right there. Male soldier and female soldier. Look at the background, like there's on a table back there. G.I. Joe Classified, as you see, it's like it's spelled classified incorrectly on purpose. And that one. And that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.